Hi, welcome. This is Noah's Ark Nursery. I am Karina. I am the mommy. Welcome. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us in the Ark today. And today is this is my third video, and as promised, it's my video on my DID chat. This is an In the Ark DID change in chat. And I'm going to change Miss Mabel out of her dress from Dress Up Thursday video. The video I just uploaded, the Dress Up Thursday by Stephanie and Jackie at In Love for Reborns 2011. I hope you watch that video. Go watch it. I had Mabel and Mariah, and I read them a story. So just to tell you. But we are going to do a DID change in chat. I, of course, have my Noah's Ark blanket out on the bed. This is the blanket that, if some of you don't know, my mother-in-law and my father-in-law got me this for Christmas. I asked for something Noah's Ark. She said, what do you want special for Christmas? And I said, something Noah's Ark. And that's what she did. She got me something Noah's Ark. She was going to make it for me because she knows how much I enjoy when she makes me blankets, but she just didn't. But I hope you guys can see me change her. We are going to do a little chat about my DID while I change Miss Mabel out of this outfit. I'm going to put Miss Mabel in this outfit. It's a Carter's 3-month. It's a set. It's a jumper with a shirt underneath it, and it's got the little headband to match. This is because we're getting Mabel ready for going to, and of course her sneakers, which Mabel in my head does not like these. We will be talking about Mabel in my head, but not about those. And I've got her passy here. So, and then of course I have her brush to brush out her hair again. And I just push that brush all the way over to the bed. Hold on, guys. Sorry. My husband will be calling here soon, too. So I will be interrupting our chat for that. Just to say hi. Be careful coming home. And, well, you know. But anyway, this is the outfit I'm taking off of Mabel. And I forgot her hanger. I won't worry about her hanger. And here he is. Here he is, guys. Hold on. Hello?
Hi.
I love you. I'll see you when you get home.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, let me just plug in my phone really quick. I brought in the plug. Lay here and look at Miss Mabel, how cute she looks in this dress. Because the next time you see her in that, it's going to be Sunday. I am taking her out of it so we can run errands. And of course, Jeremiah, leave him entertain you guys. I'm trying to get everything done. I even have her car seat out already. What we're going to do is, once I get done with the change in chat, we're going to put her in the car seat before we end the video to get her ready for her outing. Yes, I do take her and Hannah out. Just so you guys know, I take her and Hannah out with us. I love it. And one of these days, I will film people's reactions, because the reactions that you get are just amazing. But anyway, you get mixed reactions. I can honestly say, though, when I tell them why I have her, they usually stop laughing. Because I am very honest about why I have her. But anyway, let's have a talk about my DID quick. I'm going to try to make this quick. You guys have all known that, okay, going back to, because this is my journey and I am journaling this. If this is the first time you're joining us, I have something called dissociation identity disorder, which is I have extra personalities. I basically have multiple personalities in my head. And now I will say the gatekeeper is Mama Bev. The one of them, Sally, lived my life for 5 years when I was a child. You do not know you have this, just to tell you, for a long time. I mean, there's a special evaluation process I had to go through. So we could find out I had it. But anyway, so anyhow, as I was saying, so anyway, I'm going to take this little headband out of her hair too. So anyway, and then I have a 5-year-old in my head by the name of Mabel. Yes, this is Mabel, but I also have a 5-year-old in my head by the name of Mabel. Now, we did a lot of talking last night about my altars in therapy, so I just want to update you guys. This is kind of like an update video. I'm going to start doing these update videos every Thursday after my therapy sessions. anything I talk about with you guys about my DID, my therapist and I have already discussed. Just so you know. But anyway, we were talking about my altars. We were talking about my altars last night. I talked to an old school friend on Friday night for about 4.5 hours. I think I mentioned that in Saturday's video. But what I didn't mention is what she told me. You guys remember I said that I found out from another old school friend that my altars were coming out in school. And they were coming out like in full force. Apparently, Mama was coming out. Mama came out. When she would come out, my face would turn red, apparently. But then Sally would come out. Now, for some reason, and this is what I want to talk to you guys about because this is, part of our little chat. She would take me to my friend Sonia. For some reason, she felt like Sonia was a safe place for me, a safe haven to go to. That's what my therapist and I called it last night, is she felt like she was a safe place. Just let you know, I've already changed Mabel's diaper, guys. This is like hard to do it on my side of the bed, especially when I'm sitting on the bed. But anyway, so anyhow, Mama would take me to Sonia. And I asked Mama about that, and she said because she was a safe place for me. Apparently, Sonia told me I would go to her when somebody would tease me or bully me, because I was bullied in high school. I was really bullied in high school, guys. And I don't want to hurt Miss Mabel, so I'm going to lift her up here and do this. But I was like, I was surprised because I don't ever remember going to Sonia crying. I know she had said that I would go crying to her, and it would upset her too because people were so cruel. And, I feel so bad because, I didn't want to put that kind of pressure on Sonia. I didn't want to put that pressure on anybody. Uh-oh, what did I do with your socks, Mabel? I have her socks in here somewhere, and I can't find them now. Oh, I bet you her socks are still out there. Oh, no, they're not. They're right here. These are from Aunt Tammy. These go all the way up, guys. So I'm going to put these on her. But I would go running to Sonia. And we talked about, like, the whole hour. Because I am still stressing, just to let you guys know, about what happened in high school. One of my questions to my therapist was, what if Sally did something? What if Sally was trying to tell me she did something that we don't know about? Well, that brought up an interesting point too. Am I responsible if my altars do something illegal? It would be really hard to prosecute, he said, so no. He said they're not going to hold you responsible for it. Although I might be they might have to put me away for a while if they did something wrong, which I'm hoping they don't. We just try to keep them out of situations like that. But I was like, because I thought, well, maybe Sally did something really wrong in high school that I didn't know about. Well, apparently, if she did, he said I would have gotten my body, I would have came out of my head. They would have actually brought me out just in time to take the punishment. So, just to explain, they do not take punishments for you. You take that. If it's abuse, bullying, teasing, they do. And so, Sally took that from me. And, I guess I should say I am forever grateful to Sally because, as I can't remember certain things, maybe I don't want to remember them. Because I don't remember when they come out. And, I had to go through an evaluation process before we found out I had this. So we didn't know in high school I had it. All we knew was that, I know it's warm, guys, but it's very breezy, and I don't want her to get cold. So I'm going to have to fix her little armchair. But I feel like, I put so much pressure on people in high school, and I feel so bad about that, because I feel like, I feel like I was powerless. And not that they want me to feel powerless, because I'm pretty sure they don't want me to feel powerless, but I felt very powerless in high school. And I felt like it was just, finding out all this stuff is really eye-opening, because I didn't even realize I wouldn't have even thought. When I first found out I had DID, my first thought wasn't, did they come out in high school? My first thought is, well then, what about the rest of my childhood? And, Sally and Mama really took a lot in high school for me. And Sonia even remembers my face going red and me just losing it. That's Mama. Oh, that is Mama through and through. When Sally comes out, my eyes go. Let me get Mabel in this. Sorry, guys. Having issues here today. It's better than being out there. But, they can't handle a lot either. There was a girl in school that I was very jealous of, because I felt like a loser. And I do remember that. Now, one of my actual homework assignment is actually to, my homework assignment this week is for my, to actually, because I have been stressing over this, and, we figured I was stressing over it because of the fact, I'm going to just go ahead and do this, and then I will fix the pants. We figured I was stressing over it because, I was just stressing over it. But I'm stressing over it, guys, because of the fact that I don't know what they did. I had totally no control in high school. None. I would not be surprised if I found out that they lived my entire life for me in high school. He wants me to see what I can remember. I can remember bits and pieces. I mean, there are friends that I had that I can remember I had. But, just the fact that I was standoffish, that was just definitely Sally thing. And, and that definitely was Sally. We know that for a fact. We've already established that one. But Mama was turning my face red. My face going red was definitely Mama through and through. Sorry, guys. I got to fix her little legs here. But was definitely Mama. And, I would like to know what Mama said and what she did. That's what's driving me crazy the most, is not knowing this stuff. Not knowing, because you don't remember when they come out, and you don't remember what they do. I mean, you don't know what they do when they're out, because you're in your head. I know that sounds weird, but it is. I mean, I've had Mabel come out where she's turned on lights and given Jeremiah. Now, I give him toilet paper, so she knows it's okay. I let him play with toilet paper. But the one day she let him play with toilet paper while she was out. Which is fine. I let her play with toilet paper. Mabel likes to come out when there is no adult supervision. When I am so tired that I am back in my head. Now, Mama does supervise her to a certain extent. Which I know nobody understands, right? But she does supervise her to some extent. Oh, I forgot to get her brush out. But she does supervise her so that she doesn't do too much damage to my house. But I'm just at the point where, I want to know what happened. And so, we talked about it. We did that the whole hour. We will set up the live video, I promise, guys. But I've been stressing over this high school thing. So, my poor therapist, he's had to sit and listen to me yammer on about high school. About like something that was like 33 years ago. So I graduated in 1990. So it was like 33 years ago. And I'm like, I'm still stressing over it now. I'm stressing over it now. I think I would have stressed over it 33 years ago. But I did not know about this 33 years ago. I didn't know I had DID. You don't know you have DID now I didn't know until, and I even said this, a conversation I had with my mother that I didn't even have with her. It was Mama. Mama was angry. She came out and she said some things that I regretted, apparently, that I was going to live to regret, because you would think that she wouldn't want me to live to regret that stuff. But anyway, but it was just like, we don't have, I don't have recollection of what happened in high school. I don't remember going to Sonia crying. I really don't. Okay, I'm going to move Mabel up here. I'm going to show you, I'm going to put on her shoes. I don't remember going to Sonia in tears. And I don't remember what happened. I blanked out. So I'm just now starting to learn all this stuff. And I hope you guys are patient as I learn about it, because I am going to be telling you guys about it. Things that they did. Because that's part of my journey with DID, guys. My personality is coming out and doing things. Things that they may have said, things that they may have done that I really don't remember doing. And one of the things that my therapist, now this is my homework for this week, guys. I'm going to show you Miss Mabel all done up and ready to go on her outing, as you can see. But, I don't remember going to Sonia in tears. I don't remember what would have taken me to her in tears. Although, I kind of agree with her on some things that she said about our school. Because I had a counselor at the school who literally told me that my problem was I didn't like it there. Now, I remember that. I remember this counselor telling me that my problem was I didn't like it there. That was after, because part of DID is I will get depressed. And part of DID is suicidal thoughts. Part of depression is some people who get depressed get suicidal. I was like that at 16. I literally almost took my life. I'll tell you who stopped me. If I would have had my way, I would have taken that whole bottle of pills. But in the end, the Lord had his way. And I'm here. He stopped me. But, my mother then wanted me to go talk to my counselor. Well, I didn't like my school counselor. Mama didn't like my school counselor. Oh, Mama Bev could not stand her. I don't think. Not that I knew, but I don't think. I'm pretty sure she couldn't stand her, because we've had a talk about her, and she does not talk very nicely about her. She does not think very nice thoughts about her. But she told me my problem is I didn't like Pennsylvania. I didn't like the school. Well, okay. That's my problem. Instead of saying maybe we have another underlying problem which is causing your depression and suicidal thoughts. Yeah. A few years ago, this is actually 2020. Yeah, 2020. Yep, 2020. I was having suicidal thoughts. And I was depressed. I had gotten into it with my sister on the phone. That's why I don't talk to my sisters on the phone. And she had said something, and I've had enough. And I hung up. When I did, I started crying. I went to the drawer, and I got the knife out. And all I remember is at the time we had a cockapoo by the name of Isaac. Now, he was old. He was 16. Not in good health. His health was failing at that point. We didn't know it. But his he eventually died. He died the day before we got Jeremiah, just so everybody knows, which is out there. But he came out and he stopped me. I will tell you, I haven't had a suicidal thought since then, because I dared God. I can remember standing in that kitchen daring God. I wanted to end it all. I wanted it all done. I was tired of this. Nobody believed me when I was telling them I was being abused as a child. Nobody. And when I tried telling my sister about something, she didn't believe me. And I just had it. You know, maybe that's the problem with our society. Maybe if we believe our children when they say something's going on that I don't like, something's happening to me, we could stop it. But back to my DID. That's all part of DID. We've already talked. I talked to my counselor about this. I said, the depression, the suicidal thoughts I've had in the past. He said it's all part of your DID. Because we've started talking about some pretty serious stuff when it comes to my alters and my DID and what's all part of it and how they all interact. We've actually been talking about all that stuff. But we've been talking a lot about high school because I've been stressing a lot about it. So I'm sorry if I'm putting it all on you guys. I'm not trying to. I'm just telling you what I'm stressing about and how things are. But we I have a homework assignment, and I'm hoping that my friends from high school can give me some insight. I need to come up with memories from high school and write them down. Things that maybe I did or said, but not just things I did or said, but like other memories. Like, you know, who did I eat with at lunch? You know, who did I hang out with? I don't remember any of that. You know, I might need some insight because this is my homework, guys. This is my therapy homework. I remember some things, and I remember some people, and I remember teachers, and I remember doing certain things, but I do not remember other things. I don't have a lot of high school memories, but I don't have a lot of memories from childhood anyway. For that 5 years, maybe that was a good thing. Maybe I don't want to remember that 5 years. But I'd like to know what Sally did in high school. She sounds like she might have been a piece of work. She sounds like she might have been a handful. I know Sally is a handful. As a matter of fact, when I was like, I just think that Sally's going to come out. And I do. I am afraid every day that Sally's going to come out and live my life again for some reason. They don't come out for just any reason. So, you know, we've already established that. I told you guys in that last week's video that although it wasn't a special video, it was the dress up video. But I'm going to start doing a special video every Thursday or Friday for just my DID. And Friday might just be just the DID video, no tags or anything. But I'm just going to reiterate that. I'm just going to say that. But, you know, maybe I don't want to know what Sally did. There was what I thought was a dream, but it wasn't. I was in my head. I got Sally's view of the nursery. Actually, the first place I came was in here because the light was on. And our bed was short-sheeted. Now, when I came back, the bed was not short-sheeted and the light was not on. When I came out of my head, I will lose time. That's one of the perks of DID. You lose time. I call it a perk, I guess. Makes your day go faster, I guess. But I do not remember much from high school. When I came out of the bedroom, I saw the nursery light on. So I went in and I said, I did not turn that nursery light on. Turns out Sally, there was a woman standing in front of me. I was in my head. I was in my head. That's all there was to it. And as soon as she said Karina Lutz, which was my maiden name, I was like, I looked at her. She looked a lot like me. Except she likes to wear her hair differently. If Sally's out, you'll know because my hair will be different. She wears her hair just a little bit different. But, yeah, I did get a good glimpse of that. But when she started talking, just before she started talking, right after she said my name and my maiden name, not my married name, she started to say something, and all of a sudden, I was back on the sofa. That will happen. Mama took me back to the sofa because she didn't want me to hear what Sally had to say. I'm not ready for it. If I'm not ready, Mama's not going to let me hear it. And, she's going to block it out. She's going to make sure it's blocked out so I don't hear it. Am I ready to hear what I did in high school? We don't know. The very little high school memories I do have, I will write down on a piece of paper like he wants me to. That is my DID homework. That is my therapy homework. I am not strong enough to hear some of this stuff, I don't think. They're still coming out. We talked about even, if I'd ever be strong enough for them not to come out regularly. They'll still be there. I asked him, I said, they'll still be with me. He said, yeah. He said, you see, with DID, I will never get rid of my alters. If you have DID and you think that your alters are going away, they're not. According to my therapist, and I agree with him, he's a board certified therapist, and he did his residency at Boston Memorial, or General, something like that, up in Boston, Massachusetts. So he can tell, he knows about DID. He's worked with DID before. And for me, this is a journey that will never end. Sorry, guys. This is a journey that's never going to end. They're always going to be with me. But, I want to know, okay, now I got to know, what did you do? And I don't know what you did when I was a child. I don't know what you did now while I was in high school. What did you do when I was in college? I don't want an answer to that right now. I'm on camera. I do not want an answer to that right now. I can imagine, Sally, you did a lot. Sorry. Sally just admitted to me that she was out in college too. But I didn't know I had it then. You see, I didn't know I had this then. But I feel like and I do. One of the reasons why I'm stressing over it so badly is because I feel powerless. I'm powerless. Guys, I am totally powerless. I can't go back and change it. I was powerless. I wasn't in control in high school. I wasn't in control in college. I haven't been in control most of my adult life, I don't think. and he wants me just to take a step back and not stress over it, my therapist. And I agree. I have to take a step back because it's affecting my blood sugar now too. I cannot stress because my blood sugar will start going up. But, and I can't be stressed. Like the other day when there was now noise outside and I mentioned that Mabel wasn't having a good time with it, she wasn't. Mabel was not having a good time with, not this Mabel, the Mabel up here, Mabel up here. Well, she's on this side of my brain. Sally's on this side, Mabel's on this side. Yes, they have sides, and Mama is in the middle controlling everything. But anyway, I just thought I'd have a little chat with you guys about that. And about, Mabel did, oh, here comes my husband. But Mabel did want to come out on the other day, on Tuesday, when they were doing the trees. Because it was loud. And they don't like loud noises either. That's one thing that you all know. They don't like loud noises. That's why I live in a very quiet neighborhood. And that's why I stay home most of the time, is because I can't handle loud noise. But anyway, that is, I'm going to put that on. Okay. Anyway, that is, and you hear my husband, he is home. I will do Mabel in her car seat by myself, I think, today. But, oh, here's the hanger. I might put this on this hanger and then on the other hanger. So, and I have got to get the air turned on in here because I'm getting hot. I should have had the fan on, but then you guys would have heard it and it would have been very loud and very distracting. So, I really thank you guys for watching this video and joining us in the ARC for our In the ARC DID change and chat. Because that's what this was. I just thought I'd vent a little bit. Thank you for listening to me vent. I really appreciate it. I know that's what this video was about and that it's a very long video, but when I'm explaining my DID, it can go on and on. Because they are very, very, they are a part of my life. Honey, can you turn on the air? Sorry. I need the air conditioning turned on. I'm really hot right now. But, I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful night. I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Good Friday. My husband has off, so he will be here. We will be doing something, I don't know what, special. If it's nice enough, because it's supposed to be cool, we might be doing something very special with Mariah out in the yard. That would be cool. Or in the house, it'll depend. We might have to do it in the house because of Jeremiah, because I don't want him to have to go in the cage. We'll see. We'll see how we do that, something special. It won't take long to do that something special either. But we're just going to have a little bit of fun. And guys, I can't move my babies like you guys can. I don't have the ability. So I'm going to probably be carrying Mariah all around the yard. So you guys can kind of guess what it is. So I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful night. And thank you for joining us in the ARC. I really appreciate you joining us today and watching this video, listening to my DID chat and learning more about what dissociation identity disorder really is. Because when it's portrayed, guys, it's not portrayed right. And that makes me sad, because we're not crazy, we're just misunderstood. But this is just a DID chat. It's not with my therapist, I know. But I'm talking about my therapy. I'm going to start talking about my therapy on Thursdays, or Fridays, whichever day I get to it. I'm going to lay Mabel down here quick, guys, because I am going to turn off the thing. Turn off this. I'm going to end this video. I know I said I was going to put her in the bouncer, or in the car seat, but I'm really hot right now. And I just need to chill and cool before we can go anywhere. Because I am really hot. It's like really hot. It's like really warm. It's breezy, but it's warm. The cold front is coming through. I don't know when it'll get here. But I know one thing. To go on our outing, I am wearing short sleeves. Wish I could wear my sundress. That's how hot I am. It's hot flashes, guys. Total hot flashes. I get hot really fast. So, we did something last night that I thought I would never do in April. We turned on the air. I caved. But anyway, I really hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful night. And I will see you all tomorrow. And I hope you guys Sorry I ranted so long about my DID, but, you know, this is an important part of my life because my DID is part of my life. DID is part of who I am. And, you know, they're part of who I am. So, I will be doing more chats like this. Matter of fact, I'm thinking of doing them every Thursday. It's going to be an In the Arc DID change in chat. So anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful night. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.